Yes. Love. Stillness. Harmony. Joy. Welcome, people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your boy Chris reporting live from the cosmos, and this is the 4th month of the Freeform journey update. Now, do I call them locks? Not necessarily. Some people call them locks. It's really just hair. What is this? Hair. What is this? Hair. They call it sideburns, but this is the thing with humanity. We just love to label things and dissect things and separate things. If you get something in your blood, it's not in just one area of the body. The blood goes everywhere. So we compartmentalize the body when it's one. So all of this is just hair, and it's hair everywhere over the body, besides a few areas. I'll talk about that later. So I don't call them dreads or locks, not necessarily. Maybe if I'm just trying to connect with someone, but I really don't call it freeforming. But whatever, that's what we do in this human life. We talk and we label things, but yeah. 4th month update. Now, let's talk. Been looking at a lot of freeform videos out here, y'all, and it's a big community, and just saying that in itself, calling this freeform dreadlock lock thing a community. The fact that we're calling it a culture. You know, I see some videos when people say, yeah, I love the dreadlocks. I love the dreadlock community and the culture, the freeform culture. But it's hair. It's just hair. It's just hair. Hair is not a culture. And that's the thing. Everybody's styling it up. It's cool. I mean, it's cool. Style it up. You know, do what you want to do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But everybody's styling their hair up. You don't need to. You don't need to. Everybody's styling their hair up. So it's like, they call this a community. They call this a community. But we don't think about this as a community of selves. We call this a culture, which grows naturally. Culture isn't natural. It's mind-made. But ego-made. We call this culture, but do we call the cells, who are little entities, who are actual beings, consciousness? We don't call these groups, keyword groups, of cells, culture. Who has ever connected cells with culture? Who has connected energy with culture? Now, when we talk about this freeforming stuff, it's levels to it. Because I'm going through it myself. And I'll explain my reasoning. And I'll even explain reasoning. And I may even explain reasoning. But when we talk about freeforming, people, we talk about freeforming. We always talk about the crown, the top of the head. That's what we talk about. But what about the face? What about the face? Now, I got a taper a minute ago. Like, this is like over a year ago. So that's how long it's taking for this hair to come back. And it's coming back shortly. And it's dreading up a little bit in here. Locking up, whatever you want to say. Freeforming up a little bit right here on my old tapers, which it's been a year. The hair grow fast up here. It's just right here on the sides. It has been a like 6 months, 8 months. 6 months since I cut my sideburns. Like, this is longer than some people hair on their head. My sideburns is out there. On both sides. It's out there. I have not cut these. Never did this in my life. It's out there. I'm seeing hair right here get higher than I've ever seen it get before. And this is like 2 months ago. Like 6 months, I haven't touched none of this. 6 months ago, I definitely seen that it was filling in. But like looking at it now, it's like this shit is actually filling in like very dark. And I'm seeing that it's getting, man. I haven't touched none of this. And little do y'all know, on no side, like this stuff is thick. Like the hair on my neck. That long. Dreads up. The hair on my neck be locking up, y'all. A couple years, it's gonna be like joints. You know? Like I be having joints all in hair locking up. Like if y'all can only see, like right here, it's like mad hair here. Thick. Mad hair on both sides. Thick. Haven't cut this. Haven't cut none of this. Haven't touched none of this. The hair. All of this hair is longer than a lot of these people with low cuts. Like, period. And it go back to style. When I see people growing their beards out, I be like, yo, bro, shout out to growing your beard out while you do it. Because it look good. See how finally nice I got this, man. It's like a landscaper, man. You know, it's just finally cut for the bitches and for my, you know, how I look. You know, my look. I gotta, you know, my look. It matters. So, people, this is the 4-month freeform update. And the only reason why I cut my mustache here, and it's been a minute since I did it, is because I literally let it get all the way down here. Past my lip. It was only an issue with the liquids I was eating, like a smoothie. And stuff like that. So when they get to the point where I'm purely only just eating fruit from a tree, and that's all I'm eating, then I'm letting this hair grow. But until then, I'm probably gonna cut it when it gets to that point of just being super long. Like, you know, even when I was kissing females, like all the hair was getting in their mouth. And you know, it is what it is. But just to give y'all a little close up, boys don't cut none of this. Like, I never seen my hair come all the way down here. First of all, never seen my hair come all the way down here. Never ever let it get this thick in my life, first of all. Like, and if you can see, like, look at how far that's out. Look at how far that's out. This is real. So when we talk about freeforming, it ain't just only up here. It's here too. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Let it grow. You ain't gotta shave down there. You ain't gotta do none of that. Let that shit grow. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Eat healthy. So let me try to just give y'all some. You know, you got this joint right here. People comment on because it's just right there. These joints taking their time, and that's as it's supposed to be. You know, a lot of people say that these drinks teach you patience. You know, that's cool. That's true. Yeah, it do. It definitely teach you patience. But a little bit deeper than that, because patience always got, there's always the polarity of patience, which is reminding you that you're waiting. So I became happy with exactly where my hair is at now. Exactly where my hair is at now. Enjoy the journey. Because a lot of people speed up that process and then they get to the point where it really ain't too much to say. Really ain't too much to say about my hair anymore. So, freeform update. 4 months. Time don't exist. I just wrote a song about time, saying how time don't exist. I will have a 5 song EP about how time don't exist. Boom. Haha. But we just freeforming out here, y'all. You just gotta let it grow. Don't touch nothing. Why? You gotta ask yourself, why? Why are you doing it? And you just gotta be honest with yourself. Like, all of this is happening. All of this is happening naturally. Naturally. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing to my hair. I don't put nothing in my hair. Like, I literally haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks, people. Take it how you want. I haven't took a shower in like a week and 3 days. Like, take it how you want. You really don't need to do these things. I don't even stink. I don't even smell. I don't even smell. And I haven't took a shower. And I be out in the sun landscaping. And I don't even smell. Why? Because I eat healthy. I'm eating healthy. I drink tons and hell of water. So when I take a shower, people, with a filter, with a water filter, I just wash my hair with water. You know, just put your head under the water and just let that shit hit that. Just let it just pound your fucking head like a waterfall. Just, you know, let it get everywhere. Pick your hair up, move it around, make sure it's getting in the scalp and blah, blah, blah. Massage your scalp with water. It's like, it's simple. Simplicity is key, people. Well, we about to wrap this video up. You know, I just want y'all to be able to see all of it. You know, just growing the way it want to grow. Like, I don't put nothing over my hair. I do not sleep with nothing. I do not put nothing over my hair. And this is the thing with people. We we don't want our hair to mat up or things like that. Like, well, if you don't want your hair to mat up, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, you probably could sleep better. If there's a will, there's a way. Do some research on better ways to sleep. Because I know I researched ways to sleep properly, and I was stunned by the stuff that I've read and came across. You know, there's always a proper way to do something. Like when you meditate and breathe, you should have a proper posture. So it's like, you know, if your hair gonna mat up, it's gonna mat up, dude. Just let it fucking be. Like, if you're gonna be somebody that's gonna make a reference of your hair to trees and plants, when you look at trees and plants, it's variety. It's different shit. And some trees, some singular trees will have like a tons of different shit going on one tree. So it's like, dude, man, if you got a problem with your shit matting up, then, you know, you still are identifying with something. You know, you're still looking at your hair in the sense of style and cool and looks. Like, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And how can we take that to the next level? Because that's looking at something. Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. That's looking at something. But how do you put that on yourself? Like, beauty is in the mind of the viewer. Like, you dictate what's beautiful. And like, do you see yourself as the same beauty as you see the world? Like, do you see yourself as the same level you see God? Just let your hair be, people. Just let your hair be. It's not that serious. You know, it's not that serious. You can get a job. You're going to get money. You're going to work. It's going to be a plus. You will get pussy if that's what you want. You will get all this other shit. But it's not the goal. The goal is to not have no goal. You know. So, you know, just let your hair be. So, love y'all. If y'all got some questions, because I haven't even really went in on this video. I got literally 2 papers full of things that I want to talk to y'all about, and I haven't said anything. So, if y'all have questions, we can start this question and answer shit going on. Ask me anything you want, and I will take it there. Any kind of question, anything about hair. Like, hair is symbolic. Literally, 20 minutes and we done. Hair is symbolic, people. So, let me just give y'all something. Mermaids. A lot of people don't believe in mermaids. But if you actually look at the birthing pregnancy process, you will see at a certain stage before the legs and the baby in the stomach, before they separate and become legs, they're together and they look just like a mermaid. What am I talking about? When I was younger in Darien Lake and Fantasy Island days, I could never tell you how I did it. When I was underwater, even in a tub as a kid, repeated multiple times, I would have my head underwater, Fantasy Island, in a tub, Darien Lake. I would have my head underwater and I would be able to breathe underwater. That's real talk. Now, the only time that I stopped doing it is when I started to think. I was a kid. I didn't know any of this stuff. I'm like, oh, and then it's like, oh, this has got to come to surface. But I used to actually breathe underwater, and then I never had the thought to even talk to anybody about it, and I never made anything out of it until I just learned sometime in my life that water has oxygen in it, and I'm like, wow, interesting. And then I started learning people are able to actually breathe underwater. Just like it's this man, I think his name is Jim Hoff. He goes to like the coldest temperatures in the world with just shorts on, where people need equipment, and he doesn't die or become anywhere near death because he mastered the power of breath, so to say. So the whole mermaid thing, me saying the thing with the baby in a being in a stomach is a reference to mermaids existing because everything is symbolic. Now look at your hair. Your hair, which is an extension of your nervous system, your hair coils, it spins. That's exactly what your nervous system is. It's like wires. They spin. It's just like the rib cage. It spin, which is connected to like the DNA. The spin, which is connected to the shape of the universe and galaxies and such, and how water spins in the toilet. Everything is symbolic. Everything is one. So it's like, even the whole idea of people getting their 360 waves, or if even knowing how your hair grows, it grows in a certain motion. So it's like, yo, just let your hair be. And if you're able to know the way your hair, the type of way it grow, then that's the way you should wash your hair to support its natural growth and direction, whatever. But just let it grow, people. Just let it grow. You got to ask yourself, why are you doing what you're doing with your hair? You're doing it because of celebrities, like we're like lions in the jungle or even a zoo. They're not doing anything to their hair. They're the true freeformers. And I heard this from a video from somebody that was freeforming. The lions are the true freeformers. They go and they wait until it rain, and they get the water. That's all they get, and they dry it off naturally. They may shake it, blah blah blah, and the sun just dry it off. Like, we all say lions look raw, tigers look raw. It's like, yo, just let it be. Like, we can go back in history and do all our history on civilizations or cultures or whoever that was twisting their hair and doing such and such and made hair a culture. But no matter if it's black or everything is black. So no matter what no matter what black people it came from, it was because they were still identified with their self. And I'm not saying anything is bad, whatever. But you don't need to twist your hair. That's why they have locticians, people who are very great at twisting hair. Because if you don't know what you're doing, then you're going to fuck up your hair. I've met a lot of people who hair fell out in early stages, who they know their hair is going to fall out. And hair that's falling out, like look at Lil Wayne, he's bald. You can go on Google and just type current celebrities who's bald, and just look at a lot of people people keep getting lineups, pushing your hair back, or edge ups, whichever one it is. Like, why are you doing these things? It's not necessary. Barbershops, clippers. Where did clippers come from? They're nothing but a watered down, less violent version of swords. Roman. Nicki Minaj. Roman. Beyonce. Sasha. If I was to tell y'all, so yeah, we're gonna talk about that in another video. So I'm about to let y'all go, man. And then I'm gonna leave on this note, y'all. It's called freeforming for a reason. It's called being free in your form. So at the end of the day, do whatever you want to do. Twist your hair, dread it up, lock it up, like whatever you want to do. Like ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing right. Like people care, but they don't care. That's polarity, but. It's called freeform for a reason. Be free in your form. That's what freeforming really is, whoever coined this phrase. So don't let nobody ever tell you what you doing is wrong. But know what you doing and why you doing it. This is the whole reason why we're going through all this crazy stuff on this planet, because people aren't at the point where they can just wake up like that and just watch a documentary and be like, yo, this is crazy. I don't need to watch more. I know. No, we need pain and suffering for the evolution of the consciousness that the people that's suffering and the people that's not suffering want. So you get your individual growth, but you still want your collective growth as well. So, you know, it is what it is. So make peace with everything. So Chris, no name, I'm you. What's your name? What they call you? What you call yourself? It don't matter. Reporting live from the cosmos. Freeforming, let y'all get one more look. You know, some of these drinks congoed up. Some of these drinks still like this. Well, y'all know what I'm saying. It's just two of them connected, making one. And this shit make you free. Like, for real. I haven't went to the barbershop. I don't have to think about the barbershop no more. And it's like, I think about this stuff all the time. It's like, I think about all the times I let people braid my hair. Specifically my sister. When she was just arguing and yelling and it's just mad, crazy energy in the house. Just like, she's mad, talking to me about drama. And it's like, and she's expressing it physically. And here she is twisting my hair. It hurt. I'm like, damn, this shit hurt. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why am I even doing this? I used to say that every time I got my hair braided up. Why am I doing this? Every time. But it's like all the energy she was putting into my hair, the thoughts, the emotions, her just talking down on my head, the breath, the hot air, all of it, like just right there in my chakra, my dome piece. So it's like being freeform. Don't nobody touch my hair now. I don't have to worry about these energies. These energy vampires or just anything like that. I don't have to go to the barber shop and get mad that motherfuckers fuck my shit up and I just keep coming back or experimenting different barbers. People asking friends like, yo, who's a good barber? Who could give me a good lineup? Like I don't have to worry about, and all these thoughts, all these extra thoughts play such a vital part in the stress. This is why I don't talk that much nowadays. Like I literally don't even really talk that much. Like some of the last people I hung with, like I literally I spoke when it was necessary. I really was just, you don't need to talk all the time. Like, you know, it really ain't even, you don't need to talk all the time. Like, you really don't. Like, and you're using energy when you talk. If you don't have a reason to talk, don't talk. I'm at work. I literally just, all day, facial expressions. I don't give no words to people when I'm at work. Yo, Chris, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, man, that's a word. Yo, Chris, blah, blah, blah. I'll be like, I don't know. Be like, yo, Chris. I'm like, that's crazy. Then that's like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not asking you how you doing. I'm not asking you how your day going. You know, you're going to tell me. So I don't go to the barbershop no more. I don't got to worry about these things. I don't got to worry about these extra thoughts, energy. I don't got to worry about looking in the mirror. I don't got to look in the mirror anymore and be like, is this shit straight? Because what's straight? If I'm not sitting in front or behind a tree, if I'm not sitting in front or behind a tree, or on the left or right side of a tree, what am I getting a line up for to get this straight, perfect, just whatever I'm looking for? You know, this ain't straight, but it's straight to me. Wow. Words. Words. This ain't straight, but it's straight to me. Oh my God. That's amazing. So I don't have to worry about looking in the mirror saying like, damn, this area. I don't have to look in the mirror and be like, damn, this area. I don't have to look in the mirror and be like, I don't have to keep getting lineups, because this is the stuff I used to have to go through. Like, why one side of my face grow more than the other? Like, I'm punishing that hair for the way it's growing naturally. I don't punish my hands for, why I write with my right hand? Oh, fuck. And just start smashing my hand on the ground. Like, that's insane. That's insane. But like I tell people, when you cut your hair, you don't feel that pain, but your body do. When you suffer pain, you expand and you grow from it. So when you cut your hair, it's like, ow. Super Saiyan next level, growing more. That's why it grows faster. Because it's like, oh, you bitch, I gotta catch up for all the time you just fucking took from me because you just cut me, you bitch. So it's like, nah, I gotta catch up. Come on, man. Come on. So I don't really have to worry about those things no more. Nature just outside the window. I just look in the mirror. Oh, and that's what I was saying. Like, I'm right-handed. I don't abuse my hand for me being right-handed. No, this is my opportunity to exercise the left side of my body. It's a reason why one arm is like longer. It's a reason why you walk a certain way. It's a reason why one side of your face, like your eye, might be bigger or smaller than the other. It's a reason why you might predominantly chew on one side of your face. It's a reason why your cheek might be puffed up and you might exercise the muscles on this side of the face more than the other. It's reasons for all of these things. But you don't have to cut your hair. You don't have to cut your hair. So, peace and blessings to everybody. This is the 4-month update. We're going to see what they look like in a couple years.